everyone, it's Nicole from Crayons, Pencils, and Students Oh My, and today I thought that it would be fun to share the teacher tag with you. I saw a lot of other YouTubers that I subscribe to doing it, and I thought that it would be a fun way for you to be able to get to know me a little bit better. So if you see me looking down, it's because I have the questions written down on a piece of paper, but let's get started. So the first question is, how long have you been teaching, and tell a little bit about your background in internships that you've had. So this is my third year as a full-time teacher in the district that I'm teaching in. Before that, I had some long-term leaves and I was student teaching before that. So this is my third year. I student taught in the district that I'm teaching in now, and I've had internships in first grade, kindergarten, third grade, and I've taught previously a 2-3 split and fourth grade. I went to SUNY Cortland for my undergrad, and I had a lot of different experiences there teaching in both urban and rural school districts. The second question is, what grade do you currently teach and where? I teach in New York State, and I'm currently teaching pre-K in a public school. I'm really excited that I'm teaching pre-K again this year, this coming year. This year was my first year teaching pre-K, and I loved it. So I'm really excited to be teaching it again. The next question is, what is your school mascot? Our school mascot is actually a dragon, and it goes along with our PBIS initiatives for our building. The next question is, how many students are in your class this year? My class, as a pre-K teacher, we can only have 18 students. That's our cutoff. So this year I had 18 students, and the following year I will have 18 students as well. We currently do have a waiting list, and my class is full, and there are also names on the waiting list, which makes me really excited. I'm so excited to be able to meet my new class, and 18 is honestly the perfect size for a pre-K classroom. The next question is, what is your ideal class size? Well, I think for pre-K, 18 is a really good amount. I do have an assistant in my room with me that helps me out every day, so it makes the number of 18 a lot more manageable, and it helps them to be able to transition easier into kindergarten because the class size for kindergarten is 25 students. I would say that it is more manageable if I have 15 to 16 students in pre-K, but 18 is definitely a great number. When I was teaching fourth grade, I had 28 students in my class, and that was way too much. I would say for any upper grade level in elementary school that 20 would be the magic number. The smaller the class, the more one-on-one attention you can give the students, and really the better their education will be. The next question is, what is your favorite drink at Starbucks? My favorite drink at Starbucks is an iced chai tea latte with soy milk. The next question is, what is your favorite online resource? This year I found out that abcmouse.com is actually free for educators. So if you're a teacher in a public school, or if you're a homeschool teacher, you can get access to ABC Mouse for you and all of your students for free. All you have to do is sign up with your school email address and put in some information about the school and the district that you teach in, or your homeschooling information, and you get free access to all of the resources. It asks you how many students you have, and you can put in as many as you have, and it gives you individual logins for your students that they can also use at home. It includes a printout for families to give them the login information and information about the website and why it's amazing for them to use as a resource at home as well as in school. I really enjoyed using it this year, and my students enjoyed it as well, and they would ask for it multiple times during the day. We used it both on the iPads, as there is an app that goes along with the website, and on the computer. And it's really user-friendly, and even a 4-year-old can figure out how to log into their own username. The next question is, what would make the perfect classroom? If you could design your perfect classroom, what would it look like? I found out after this year teaching pre-K that I got a lot of the stuff that I wished that I had in fourth grade, because the funding is different and it's grant funded, and with the way that New York State is set up, we receive grants for pre-K, and that's separate from the money that's used for the rest of the elementary grade levels. Even with these extra things that I really hoped and wished for last year that I was having to buy for myself, like educational games and furniture and things like that, I found that it's not that makes the perfect classroom. It's the students and the community that you create from the beginning of the year. Last year I started with a split class, a 2-3 split, and I ended the year teaching a different class that was 4th grade. It was really difficult for me to create a really strong classroom community as I got these 4th graders in October. And it really made the school year difficult. And what I realized this year is it wasn't that I was lacking resources and that I was lacking things as simple as furniture that made my classroom feel not like the perfect classroom. It was the fact that the classroom community was lacking because I didn't have enough time to really form that community at the beginning of the year. This year with my pre-K students, we started and spent the whole month of September working on our classroom community and getting to know each other and learning how to deal with conflicts in our classroom. And that's really what made our perfect classroom this year. Does the furniture and the educational resources help greatly? Of course. But I would really say that the things that make a perfect classroom are setting that tone at the beginning of the year for a positive classroom community and giving your students the skills that they need to succeed. The last question is, what is your favorite thing about teaching and what is your least favorite thing about teaching? I would say my favorite thing about teaching is forming relationships with my students and their families. It's really amazing to see their growth throughout the year and to work one-on-one with these students and their families to help them make as much growth as they can. My least favorite part about teaching is probably all of the paperwork that I have to do. There's a lot that goes into planning that's required for my district, and it's time consuming. But since I've already done it once, now I have a year's worth of plans and paperwork that I filled out this year, and next year, this following school year, can be even better. I hope you enjoyed this teacher tag, and I hope that you'll come back and visit soon. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel.